everybody, my name is Jonathan and welcome to Barely Unboxed. And this is the first video of my Holiday Buyer's Guide series I'll be doing for the month of November. So you guys can get some ideas of some of the hotter toys out there that kids really want this year, or maybe you want for yourself. Because obviously toy collectors, we love everything sometimes. We can't help ourselves. So today I have two Barbie Color Reveal, and these are actually one of the things that got me really into doll collecting. I started getting the Mermaid series of these, and I just love them so much. Now these, they're part of the Rainbow Galaxy series, and it shows you all their portraits, all the ones that you can get. And it doesn't look like there's a special one this time. Sometimes they have like a special one. And then these are all the little things you can do. There's obviously water reveal, color change, and wings. So they all look like fairies in this series. And I'm really excited about that. And depending on which ones we get, I might even be able to do a head swap with a made-to-move body for these. So that would be really cool, because I bought some made-to-move Barbie dolls recently. So let's get started. Now, I am prepared for once. I have plenty of paper towels. I have a bowl of ice water. And I have a pitcher of hot water, which might not be enough for two of these, so I might have to go refill after I fill one of these tubes. So let me just show you the packaging one more time so you can get a good look at it. So it says 6 here, which says 6 surprises. And here is the barcode if you need it, right here. Now, I got one of these from Amazon, and I got one of them from a local store called Fred Meyer, who was having a 30% off sale on Barbie, and these were pretty much normal price after that, because Fred Meyer notoriously sells things way too high. It's ridiculous. So it has a pull tab, and failed. So there you go. You pull that, and the wrapper just comes right off. And these do come in, most of the stuff comes in paper bags now, so you can recycle it. Now this particular one, let's see, the codes are very hard to read on these, and I think it says 1773HF. And I don't even know if my camera will focus on that. So there it is. Let's go ahead and pop this open. The lid just screws off. And I've opened so many of these, it's almost second nature. So this will be your doll in here. So we'll put that to the side. And then these are all your surprises. And it says you get 6 surprises. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I think the 6th surprise will be they consider it the color change. So let's put these over here. And then it also has a guide that tells you how to do these. And I already have done so many of these. So here is the ones you can get. And they're all really cute. And then here are the instructions. So the first thing you do is you open your doll. It looks like it's already tearing here, which that didn't do anything. So let's go ahead I feel like she has blue hair. I can see a very dark blue color through the thing. Oh yes, I can see that. I got the Barbie. I got the Barbie of the group, so that's kind of cool. Now, this packaging is actually taped on her for once, so that's kind of weird. Let me just cut that off. Okay. So she has the blonde hair with blue and pink streaks. Now the hair on these Color Reveal dolls is pretty much all polypropylene for the most part. It doesn't feel that great, so, but you can wash it and condition it. And I'm just checking her face. Her one eye might be a little crooked, but it's really not very noticeable. So there's her face screening, and it's hard to tell, but she does have some markings on her forehead, which is for the color reveal with cold water. All right, so what you do is you fill your tube up to this line right here with hot water. And I think a lot of people know how to do these at this point. So let's go ahead and fill that up. And it's definitely hot water. It's all steamy. And we are going to need to go get a refill. So let's put that there, and we're going to do both of these at the same time, I think, because I want them both to kind of go off at the same time. Because the next thing you want to do after you fill that with hot water is you drop her in there, and it reveals her outfit, which is printed or painted onto her body. So let's get this other one open, and they all have the same UPC, and they are surprise packaging. So they do have codes. This one's code is 2333HF, which, again, these codes are very, very hard to see. I feel like I cannot get my camera to focus on it, so you can kind of see it there. There you go. So that'll help you find whichever one the code matches to. And I'm going to keep the code lid next to it so we don't mix that up. Because Barbie's code is 1773HF, and then this one is 2333HF. Now, it looks like I see a blue streak of hair, so we might have got the same doll. And I never bought any of these before, and there's only 5 dolls that you can get, so I don't want to mix their accessories up, so I'm going to keep them on either side. I don't need to be confusing myself. Alright, who do we got? Oh my god, we got the same one. So I'm not going to do both of them now, obviously, but I will do the one that has the better face screening. Their faces look kind of different. Kind of weird. This one's face almost looks thicker than this one's face. Can you see that? Or is it just me? That is really weird. But I think I actually like this new one's face better, and the hair feels better too. So we're going to keep this one. And the other one I'll probably put up on eBay. So if you want to grab that on eBay, it'll be up on there. So I'm going to go ahead and just put her away. And we'll put her in this tube. Ugh, I hate blind package stuff. I really should have checked the codes, but I thought, you know, I'm going to take a chance. Oh well. So you live and learn. The codes for these, I haven't even tried looking up online yet. And these wings are really hard to get back in the tube. Okay, so we'll put that one away. We'll put her off to the side. So I don't need to go get another pitcher of water. So both those codes will give you this doll. So that's good to know. So, are we ready? So you don't have to put her hair in there. You can just put the hair over the side. And then you can kind of swirl it around. And slowly, that will reveal. So, while that's doing its thing, put it back here. We'll open up all these surprise bags. And you'll notice a lot of them, pretty much all of these will say no water. No water. So, you just tear them open. This one has her tiara, kind of headdress. It's very shiny. I like that. There's no paint detail to it. It's just molded in a shiny gold plastic. And then this should be her shoes. Yeah. And she gets, oh, these, I don't think I've seen this mold before. This is really cute. They have heart-shaped buckles. And it has the bead. Now these are for flat feet, because she does have flat feet, so unfortunately. But this is actually really pretty. If you can see that, it's got, some of the newer ones don't have this like metallic-y effect to them, and I really miss that. That looks really cool. So we'll just leave it right there. And then there's her tiara. And then this should be her clothing item, which I believe for these, most of them have a pair of shorts or like a skirt. Oh, these are actually really cute. They're like a tie-dye, and they even have a little star detail to them. See that? So that's pretty cool. I like that. It goes with my shirt. Does anybody remember Rainbow Bright, or if they're coming back out with Rainbow Bright toys? And you know I'm going to have to get some of them because I love the sprites. I actually have an original one. I have the red one. So I'll have to show that to you guys at some point. I have a lot of old toys. So here are the wings. And I really like these wings. They have like elastic. And they bend in the middle. So you can put them on the doll's arms and then slightly bend them. I want to get all these dolls just for the wings because that is cool. And they all have like a really cool kind of spider web detail to them. And they are translucent too. All right. So are you ready, Barbie? I got some paper towels to lay her on and dry her off. Now, a lot of times I rinse these off in the sink to get rid of some of the residue, because sometimes it doesn't all come off very well. Like especially, and I can tell right now, around the hips where the joints are and the feet. But we will go ahead and take her out and let her kind of drip dry. But she has like a leotard on with a rainbow and a star. How fitting. I swear I didn't plan that. I mean, if I did, I'd be the silly one who bought two of the same doll. But I did not know which one I was getting. So sometimes you really have to rub the stuff off of these feet. It gets stuck on there in certain spots. And as you can see, it does leave a pink residue. She's dripping it everywhere. Now, the legs on these only go up and down. They do not go out. The arms do go all the way around, which will help with getting the elastic wings on. But the problem with, is you can see there's a bunch of residue right there. It's like it pooled up when they were painting the doll with the Color Reveal paint. So I'm going to have to go in and probably, well, my fingernails are actually able to scratch it off. That's not bad. And then I'll just wash my hands later. And as far as I know, this is all non-toxic. I mean, it would have to be. I did one time see a video of Trixie Mattel was sent some of these Color Reveal dolls, and she drank the liquid, and she's still alive. So it was very off-putting to watch someone drink it. She just sipped it, but anyway. So there she is. She will need to kind of drip dry a bit. It's not as bad as the mermaids. The mermaids have like the tail, and then the water gets up inside the tail, but this doesn't really have anywhere for the water to go. Now her head does do the tilt, which is really nice. And what's weird is this doll did not come with like a hairbrush. Yeah, no hairbrush and no the hairbrush or comb, it's usually a comb, usually has a little sponge on it, and you use the sponge to do the color reveal. So it looks like the only color reveal on her is on her face. So these are kind of getting a little cheaper than they used to be. She does have what's notoriously known as pixel face, but it's not too bad. You can see it's a little shiny. So let's go ahead and dip her in the ice water. And as you can see, there's stars that reveal on her forehead, and that's apparently all that she does. Some of them will usually have it on their lips, like lipstick, or maybe their eyes or their cheeks will have a mark, but this one just has it on the forehead, which is fine. I don't mind that. And this one does have a lot better hair than the other one. It's still a little ratty, but not bad. So unfortunately, I won't be able to do another doll because I only got the two. I was hoping to have two different ones, which would have been cool. No, you're definitely going to get this paint stuff everywhere. But the shorts should help absorb any water that might still be in her. She is very 80s looking. I love it. And I don't think these boots have a particular foot they go on. They're actually, they don't have the right or left. Alright, now let's get her tiara on. And I usually try to tuck it behind the ear if I can. So there's the tiara. I feel like the gold is a little mismatched. It's the only gold that she has. It's kind of weird. So to get these wings on, you got to put her arms back. And then I like the way this elastic is done with these. So let me see here. I'm gonna have to redo that because I had it, I think, upside down. There we go. Or backwards more, so. Tell me if you have one of these newer dolls. Now these retail, I'll have to put her tiara back on. These retail for like $14.99 normally. And there we go. There's with the wings, that looks really cute. And sometimes you can get them on sale. Target, in fact, right now until November 18th has some coupons on their app. And you can get 25% off one toy that costs, I think, $25 or more, or something like, I think, or actually it's 25% off any toy, and then $5 off, I think, $25 or more, or something like that. One or the other, but and I used both of them on a toy recently, both of them at the same time on the same toy, which is going to be part of my buyer's guide later on. So you'll just have to wait for that, and it'll be a surprise. I do have some really cool toys to show off, but I thought I'd start with something simple, something a little cheaper, because some of these toys are a little pricey. So there she is. And, you know, unfortunately the legs only go forward and back, so it's hard to get her to stand. And there's what she looks like from behind. Now, sometimes the hair changes color in the cold water, but this one doesn't. So this doll's I guess the wings are where they put all the money, because I will say the wings are pretty well done. So I really hope you enjoyed watching this. And again, if you want Barbie, the codes to look for are 1773HF and 2333HF. You know, that last three, maybe that should have been a clue, but sometimes the codes are completely different the way that they do these. So tell me if you have one of these, please. I'd love to hear what you think of them. I think the quality for $14.99 is not as great as it could be, especially this hair. But if you're buying this for a kid, I think the kid's going to love it. The color reveal is very popular. It's almost like ASMR. It's very relaxing to watch this happen. And you get a doll. So, and luckily this one has a nice face without the wonky eye. But thank you for watching, everyone. And you know, if you would like to see more of my holiday buyer's guide videos in the future, do subscribe and hit that bell for notifications. And we'll see you next time. I think next time we will be doing a new Furby. So look for that. I'll see you in a few days. Bye, everybody. Love you guys. Take care.